Good morning, lovable children, reputable guardians, parents, and all viewers. Today we discuss about Standard 4 English King of Kings. Very interesting story. That means listening about that means King of Kings Samudragupta, Chandragupta I, and Ch-7, and different soldiers and different countries also. Then let's come to topic. First, this is a story of a great king, that means named Samudragupta, and all the first rulers of India who unified, that means almost the entire subcontinent. And Samudragupta took over the Gupta Empire, and that means Gupta Empire, and from his father, and the rule into what is known as Golden Age ancient history. That means long ago, inside ancient India was made of many different kingdoms and princely states. That means very powerful also Samudragupta. Samudragupta. Then there is no progress until a great kingdom. Around 320 AD, that means they lived the king named Chandragupta I, very wise and powerful also. And that means his eldest name Ch-7 and youngest son named Samudragupta. That means very two sons, very important, very brave and powerful also. But after his father reign, that means the period of ruling time. Then after his father, then he took over his throne. That means Odia means throne means Singhasana, and after the throne, then to give to youngest son, that means Samudragupta. But because it's not fit for this seat, that means throne, so he gave to youngest son, that means Samudragupta. Song of the youngest son and ideal choice to become a ruler. But born to Chandragupta I, married to Princess Ch-7 Kumar Devi from Ch-7, that Nepal kingdom. And this was Samudragupta's third to one day rule the Gupta Empire. But Chandragupta was sure that his decision was to give the empire to this young prince. His decision inscribed in Allahabad pillar. But decision in the court, but many received this news, but no many, most of these people no received. Don't receive the Samudragupta older brothers, and who are very disappointed and angry at king's decision. But Ch-7 oldest, and he had always believed that throne belonged to him. That means elder brother Ch-7. But king's decision was announced. Ch-7 challenged Samudragupta to fight against each other. But lastly, the Ch-7 defeated very that means I think swiftly defeated by Samudragupta, and that means younger brother. Samudragupta came to power in 350 AD, but fourth king of the Gupta Empire. But lastly, being decision was justified, and when the young king controls the empire, that means region was very turbulent, very strict, and that means very many little kingdoms, that means neighboring wood, and many battles are fought against each other, which many countries also. It stabilized the regions, what that means Bihar, Bengal, and Uttar Pradesh also. And then one of the most India was unified on this control, but Samudragupta began to forge alliances with the powerful neighboring kingdoms. He marked success and conquest, and that means submitting his rule and paying homage to him. That means though Samudragupta was a great warrior, he was not a bloodthirsty. He was very powerful, wise, great poet, musician, philosophers, and he was justified to sit to rule this country, that means Gupta Empire, this fit for. So he was always surrounding himself with great minds and talent. As a ruler, that means he was known to be very charitable and righteous, distributing wealth and justice to poor people, needy people also. He was very as a statesman, and Samudragupta was both powerful and diplomatic also. And that lastly, forcing the neighboring kingdoms to bow his will, and strengthening the alliances given, and neighboring name present Sri Lanka, and under the stability of his rule, Gupta Empire flourished. That means increased, extended, and came to be known as the greatest age in the Indian history. This is the story, King of Kings, very Samudragupta powerful king also. Do practice, do read more times and be practiced. That's. This is your story chapter 4, chapter 7, King of Kings. this is the story of great king named Samudragupta, one of the first rulers, and that means let's Samudragupta's brother, and then next, then let's do read and mindfully.